Welcome to another episode of the Sports Talk podcast here at Marquette High School. I'm your host, Pranav Sriraman, and today I'm joined by a very special guest, multi-sport athlete, Jack Ahlbrand. Jack, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for having me.
For sure. So with that being said, let's get started right away. I want to start. You play basketball, baseball, football. You do it all. So let's start off with basketball. So this past season, um, even though given your limited sample size, you were the fourth most efficient scorer on the team. I wanted to know how you take that and build upon it moving into your junior season next year.
It was a pleasure to be able to play this year with COVID and everything, and just looking forward, trying to improve on everything that I can. As you said, efficiency is a big thing. Just gelling with the guys next year. I got some great time with them, so chemistry should be up for next year as well.
Right. And moving on to baseball. So you're in the midst of your current baseball season right now. I wanted to know what goes into your preparation for baseball specifically, since you're in the midst of the season right now, and how is it different from how you prepare for football or basketball?
It's really hard coming out of a basketball season and going straight into baseball because baseball takes a lot of preparation. But 2 weeks in, we were firing on all cylinders, and it's looking really good right now. The team's clicking, and we're pretty efficient. So
Right. And in terms of your baseball skills, give the student body or the audience listening, what do you provide on the baseball diamond?
I'm a pretty good base runner mentally wise. Hitting is decent. On base percentage is nice and high. Decent fielder. I do a lot of little things for the team.
Right. And so your main sport is obviously football. And this was your past season in 2020, starting as quarterback on varsity. Moving forward into next year, you guys are losing about 30 seniors with a whole new team. How are you looking forward to taking a bigger leadership role and expanding on a new roster, essentially?
Well, this year I did get a taste of the leadership, but like you were saying, we lose a lot of seniors. It's not the same leadership, council that we had last year. But we had a lot of guys that were in senior shadows last year that were just waiting for their chance to lead. And I think this year is going to be a big test to see if we can all step up and do our jobs. And I hope to fill the shoes of the seniors that left. So.
And what are your expectations moving forward, moving forward for Marquette football?
Hopefully Marquette football can make an appearance in the district championship this year, if not the next year. I think this year really is a good it's a good year to showcase what we can do, because a lot of people are doubting us since we lost so many seniors, but I think we can shock the football world here in St. Louis.
Right. And what do you believe that you as an individual or you as a quarterback can improve upon to make sure that happens next season?
Like I said, stepping up into that leadership role, executing at every play, at all levels, just doing my job and doing it the best that I can.
Right. And my bad. My dog was barking in the background. But in terms of how you work out before every season, how much training goes in? Do you have a special diet plan for each separate sport?
For spring, getting right into football. So during baseball season and before football workouts start, it's pretty light food wise, not too heavy. But then once the summer hits, it's a bulking season, and we're working out every single morning and getting into shape. And so, but then when basketball comes around, it tends to go down a little bit more. So that summer section is your big bulking area.
Right. And moving forward into how do you want to close out this baseball season and move forward into your junior year? A big year for you in terms of moving up to varsity and getting looks at colleges and all of that.
I want to finish this baseball season strong. Think right now we're only at 2 losses, so finish that. Keep the losses down to only 2, and get right into the summer and just get working again, start that whole cycle over again.
And how tough is it in this COVID environment, in this COVID year, balancing out playing 3 sports along with school activities and following COVID protocol and all that?
It's been hard. It certainly has taken a hit to my ability to focus academically, but we're still hanging in there. I think that it's really become adversity that we had to overcome as a team in all 3 sports, and it was a good bonding piece for us all to have to fight that adversity together.
Right, right. Well, Jack, you guys at Marquette High School, you could see Jack on the baseball field, on the basketball court, or on the football field. He is active all year long. Jack, thank you for tuning in. It's a
Thank you
pleasure.
for having me.
For sure.